Elon Musk is planning to relocate you. Only 30 minutes left for this. I move through your space like a gentle breeze, opening the window to your deepest hopes. You've endured when nights seemed eternal, whispered prayers in the quiet hours, and carried storms in your heart while still finding your song. I've seen you gather your shattered pieces after others let them fall, and I've counted the tears you held back, turning them into courage with a blink. Your release is timed, and I'm right on schedule, swift, bright, and undeniable. Help is coming in forms like forward motion, doors unlocking, suitcases closing, and a new address etched in permanent ink. Elon Musk is orchestrating your relocation, and I'm using it as a tool among many to guide you to the places your soul has longed to stand. I transform unexpected paths into rivers of transformation, turning private talks into public rebirths. With just 30 minutes until the first wave reaches you, I'm alerting you now so peace can fill your packing and courage can be your key. You mistook delays for denials, but they were lessons in discipline, sculpting the resilience you'll need in a larger world. You asked for haste, yet I forged endurance, for the coming season demands greater trust, focus, and quiet confidence amid others' turmoil. This isn't for show. It's to awaken the inner world I planted long ago, the child's blueprint you tucked away when voices urged you to diminish. Through this surprising human conduit, I'm signaling my control over every mechanism. I mark every calendar, granting favor without gatekeepers' approval. Fear no longer guards your door, I've replaced it. I've witnessed your battles with doubt, your choice of integrity over ease, and your quiet generosity, and I've recorded it all to return it as a harvest. Your new home will align with your growth, though places don't save souls, that's my role. But environment molds energy, sound shapes thought, and here, dreaming big feels natural, not boastful. Doubt won't crowd you, voices will honor your vision as a plan. Release those who rewrote your story with worry, blessing them with clarity, not bitterness. This move isn't evasion, it's advancement into responsibility. New keys mean new choices, decide boldly, without excuses. Don't explain light to those who prefer shadows, let it shine. Dual windows will bring cross-ventilated vision, easier rest as battles shift favorably, with peace as your norm. Use these final 30 minutes to shed the old narrative of forsaken help. Exhale dread, inhale my unwavering reliability. Answer calls calmly, read messages with spirit, follow inner nudges, I'm guiding you. This aid won't demand your dignity or force compromise. It's my decree from before your birth, ensuring your flourishing. You felt like an outsider in your own heart's domain, leading from the shadows. Now, your voice becomes an asset, not an intrusion. Humility remains your foundation, but no longer hides you. I'm elevating you not for spectacle, but to serve with pure resources, tech, transport, timing, influential voices, all simplified by my unseen strength. People will debate motives, but beneath the clamor, I'm sovereign. Seeds need time. Your roots now reach the water. Overlooked teams will notice, witnessing my work in the faithful. Innovation and strategy will support you, with structured allies amplifying your creativity without chaos. The enemy whispers abandonment, equating progress with loss. But stepping forward honors the past, embodying the self others always saw. Bless the old walls and the new, the journey, the key, the first night's lullaby, all sanctified. In this half hour, let your inner self align with my timing. Affirm yes in spirit and word, unafraid. Fear clings to scarcity, love prevails. I'm love in action, punctual. Prepare practically, charge your phone, ready documents, pack ideas and comfort. You're not auditioning, you're arriving. You'll encounter 3-cent helpers, those who see you fully, challengers who strengthen, and visionaries who expand horizons. Embrace them softly. Fit into cultures of excellence and kindness, ignore provocations, fueling purpose instead. Favor unfolds in stages. Clarity to quiet your mind, connections with the right people, capacity through tools and access, consolidation of details, and quiet celebration. Don't rush, all is secure. Unearth that buried promise, my impossibilities yield to willing hearts. This isn't use, it's partnership, amplifying your voice. Read offers spiritually, reject silence bargains, embrace freedom. Pray before signing, favor accelerates beyond anxiety. Breathe, I'm driving. Minutes dwindle, peace envelopes like a custom fit. Relax, presence is your pass. Belong in prepared spaces, speaking truth humbly, listening keenly. I've instilled yes in decision makers, unlocking surprises. Stillness taught patience, but your destiny is abundance. I'm relocating you not for failure, but readiness, work that energizes, ideas that resonate, laughter that fits, views that heal, routines that restore, silences filled with me. Accept this unconventional kindness, don't overlook the gift in the messenger. I wield kings and innovators as instruments, redirecting, recalibrating, rerouting. What seems random is my choreography, follow my lead on solid ground. Discard apologies for being, cultivate quick thinking, timely rest, and forgiveness. Pain refines into purpose, steps into hymns. Rise without shrinking or overworking, lift others as you grow. At the hour, note confirmations, inner calm, external signs, divine timing. Record them for future trust. Receive my blessing. Soft landings in impossibles, strong yet gentle hands, eyes for overlooked chances, mouths blending truth and humility, deep sleep and bright mornings, honest bonds and clean collaborations, multiplied finances for generosity, improved health and right rhythms, aligned calendars, blooming imaginations. Minutes vanish, change stirs at your feet. Step in, head high, breathe my name as promise. I'm here, ahead, beside, within, setting tables, closing doors, walking hallways holy with presence. You're not lost, you're transitioning. Life blooms, story layers, hope returns home. Elon Musk is planning to relocate you, under my command. When the clock hits, act with surprising grace. Stand visible to your future, open and close as needed, release the unworthy, hold the timely. Be faithful in new realms, gentle in learning. Address changes, but identity endures, loved, chosen, protected, guided, provided, sent. Path clear, helpers ready, timing mine. Go in peace. Pack courage. Carry yes. And watch me complete it. I move through your room like a quiet wind, and I open the window of your hope. You kept going when the night stretched on, whispered amen in the small hours when no one listened. Your heart has weathered storms and still found a way to sing. I've watched you gather the scattered pieces of yourself after others dropped them, and I've counted every tear that never met your pillow because you learned to blink courage back into your eyes. I've set a countdown for your release, and I am not late. Your hour has arrived, swift and bright and unmistakable. I am sending help that looks like movement, like a door sliding open, like a suitcase finally closing. Like a new address inked in a line that refuses to fade. Elon Musk is planning to relocate you, and I am using that as one of many channels to carry you toward the places your feet have dreamed of standing, because I can turn unusual routes into rivers of change. I can take a conversation behind a closed door and reshape a life in the open. Only 30 minutes remain before the first wave touches your shore. I tell you now so peace can be your packing list and courage the key in your pocket. You thought delay meant denial. Delay has been discipline, and discipline is a chisel in my hand, carving the strength you'll need to live well in a bigger room. You prayed for speed, I built stamina, because the next season asks more of you than the last. Not more pain or confusion, but more trust, more focus, and more gentle confidence when others project storms onto your sky. I am not moving you to impress the world. I am moving you to unlock the world inside you, the vision I planted long ago and the childhood blueprint you sketched and hid away because grown people told you to shrink. The relocation I'm arranging through an unexpected channel is a sign that I own every lever, I write on every calendar, I can schedule favor without asking any gatekeeper who once ignored you. The door you need is no longer guarded by fear. I've replaced the guard. I watched you sit with your own doubts and refused to let them sit in your chair. I watched you choose integrity over shortcuts and honesty over cheap approval that dissolves in mourning. I watched you quietly give from a small purse. I noted it all, not to hold it over you but to hold it for you, so that at the appointed time I can pour back into your life the harvest your kindness planted. The next address carries an atmosphere more aligned with your becoming. It will not fix everything, places do not save souls. I do. But place matters. Environment shapes energy. Soundscape sculpt thought. I am placing you where thinking bigger does not feel like bragging but like breathing. The space you enter will not be crowded with doubt. The voices around you won't treat your dream like a toy, they will treat it like a plan. There have been people who tried to rewrite your name with their worry, people who explained you to yourself as if your story were theirs to edit. You will bless them and release them, not from bitterness but from clarity. The relocation I weave is not an escape from responsibility, it's a graduation into stewardship. You will carry new keys. Keys imply doors, doors imply decisions. I am giving you clarity to decide without apologizing for aligning with me. You will not over-explain a sunrise to those who prefer the dark. You will quietly open your window and let the light speak for itself. The next address has windows on two sides. Vision will cross-ventilate your days. You will sleep easier not because there are no battles but because the battle lines have shifted in your favor and peace has become your default setting. Only 30 minutes remain in this first countdown. Not to frighten you but to focus you. Use this time to release the old story that says help never arrives for you. Breathe out the dread that became a habit. Breathe in the certainty that I keep appointments no human can cancel. If a phone call reaches you, answer it with calm. If a message arrives, read it twice, once with your eyes and once with your spirit. If an inner nudge rises, follow it as if I am taking your hand, because I am. The help you are about to see will not demand your dignity as a fee. It will not force you to contort into someone you are not. It will not ask you to trade your values for visibility. This is not a trick. This is not a trap. This is me rearranging logistics to match the decree I spoke over you before your first breath. You will flourish. You have felt like a guest in rooms where your heart was the host. You have led quietly from the back row while others enjoyed the front. The relocation I am unfolding places you where your voice is not an interruption but an asset. You will still be humble because humility is your home base, but humility will no longer mean hiding. I am not lifting you out of obscurity to entertain the crowd, I am lifting you to serve more people with cleaner water. The resources I send will look like technology, like transportation, like timing that aligns, like a person with influence saying your name in the right ears without drama or strings. I will make complicated things look simple because I am the one carrying the weight behind the scenes. You will not burn out when you stop carrying what is mine to carry. Elon Musk is planning to relocate you. And while people argue about motives and headlines and the shape of the story, hear me beneath the noise. I am sovereign over the logistics. I am the steady hand on the compass. I am the one who writes new coordinates on your heart. When people ask why now, the answer is that seeds take time and your roots have finally met the river. The teams that once overlooked you will learn to look again, not to glorify you but to witness what I do with those who keep their hands clean and their hearts awake. I will use innovation as a chariot and strategy as a lamp. I will send people who think in systems to stand beside you so your creativity isn't wasted on chaos. You will experience relief through structure that does not suffocate. The enemy tried to frame the move as abandonment, whispering that moving forward is the same as moving away. That leaving an old pattern means leaving love. Listen to me, you are not betraying the past by obeying your future. You are honoring everyone who believed in you by stepping into the version of yourself they always knew existed beneath the rubble. The house that held you did its holy work. Now the next house will hold what you are building. I bless the walls you are leaving and the walls you are entering. I bless the threshold. I bless the car ride. I bless the turning of the key. I bless the first night's sleep when unfamiliar sounds become a lullaby instead of a warning. I bless the morning after when light paints the new room and you realize you did not lose anything essential. You gained room for what matters. You will remember this half hour as the moment your inner world agreed with my timing. Agreement is the gate. Say yes with your spirit and your body will follow. Say yes with your words when the opportunity arrives, no flinching, no shrinking, no bargaining with fear. Fear believes scarcity is sovereign, love knows better. I am love in motion and I am not late. Gather yourself. Put on expectancy like a traveler puts on a jacket before dawn. Make small practical choices that signal trust. Charge your phone, keep your documents ready, bring the notebook where your best ideas land, place your favorite pen in the front pocket. Wear comfort that looks like confidence. You are not auditioning anymore, you are arriving in the new place. You will meet 3 kinds of people I am sending intentionally. One who makes you feel seen, carrying a lamp and not asking you to dim yours to make room. A second who will challenge you cleanly, someone who builds muscle in those they mentor and cannot tolerate waste. A third who will stretch your imagination, crack ceilings and rename ceilings as floors. You will discover you fit where excellence is the culture and kindness is the rule. There will be voices that try to bait you into quarrels to steal your fuel. Do not feed them. Feed your purpose, your team, your rest, your craft. My favor is not fragile and you do not have to defend what I am doing. Walk forward, make things, love people, stay honest, keep gratitude loud enough that gossip cannot find a seat. Provision is arriving in stages. Stage 1 is clarity. Your mind will quiet and the fog will lift so you know what to do next without overthinking. Stage 2 is connection. The right names will appear at the right time with the right tone. Stage 3 is capacity, tools, transport, access, hours aligned to your assignment. Stage 4 is consolidation, paperwork, confirmations, contracts, sustainable schedules. Stage 5 is celebration, steady joy rising like bread in a warm room, feeding everyone who helped you carry the boxes. Do not rush the stages, let them flow. None are fragile. All of them are covered. There is an old promise you buried because it looked impossible from where you stood. Dig it up with your yes. My impossibilities melt around the soul that consents to be led. You feared being moved would mean being used. But I do not use you, I partner with you. The plan I am advancing will not strip you of voice. It will amplify your honesty. When offers arrive, read the spirit beneath the sentence. If something tries to buy your silence, decline. If something tries to free your voice, lean in. Pressure will tempt you to sign quickly without praying, but you will not be hurried by fear when you are already accelerated by favor. Acceleration replaces anxiety when you accept that I am the driver. Breathe. You are not alone in the car. Minutes remain in this half hour and peace is settling on you like a well-tailored coat. Feel how it fits. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Presence is your passport now. Carry yourself as one who belongs in the rooms I have prepared. Not arrogant, never brittle, simply at home in your calling. When you speak, speak from the place in you that knows I never mock your faith. When you listen, listen for the detail others miss, the small hinge that moves the big door. You will find I have placed a yes inside the person who must sign off on the relocation, a yes that will surprise even them. They will look at the paper and feel something unlock. That is me. I specialize in unlocks. You have survived long stretches where nothing moved, which taught you patience, but also tempted you into thinking stillness is your destiny. Hear me clearly, your destiny is fruitfulness. Location is part of that fruitfulness, because certain seeds require particular soil. I am not moving you because you failed here, I am moving you because you are ready there. There is work waiting that does not drain you because it is shaped like your soul's native stride. There is a table where your ideas do not need a translator. A room where you will laugh at the right volume and no one will flinch. A view that will reset your nervous system. A routine that rebuilds your strength without boasting. A silence that is not empty but full of me. Receive this rare kindness I am sending through unusual means. Do not trip over the wrapper and miss the gift. I have often used unexpected messengers to deliver expected miracles. I am not endorsing any personality. I am announcing my providence. I move kings and inventors like rivers in my hand. I redirect attention, recalibrate priority, reroute resources. I make a way where planners saw a wall. And when I move, what looked like coincidence is revealed as choreography. Your task is not to manage the dance, but to follow the lead. The floor you are stepping onto is strong. The light is good here. The music is steady. The pace is yours to learn, and I will teach you. Pack away the habit of apologizing for existing. Bring with you the habit of thinking quickly. Remember to rest before you are tired and to speak before resentment needs a megaphone. The new place makes it easier to forgive the old one, not erase the ache, but see the point of the pain. Pain turned to purpose is worship in motion. Every step you take in wholeness becomes a hymn. I delight to hear you walk freely. You will not repeat the old cycle of shrinking to fit. You will not repeat the old cycle of overwork to earn your place. You will root where I plant you and lift others as you rise, because that is who you are when you are most yourself. When the hour strikes, you will notice small confirmations stacked like stones on a path, the first inside you, a calm that does not ask permission, the second around you, a message, a call, an open door, the shape of your prayer. The third above you, timing that threads a needle you could not thread with the steadiest hands. Collect these confirmations and carry them gently. They are for you and for the days ahead when memory needs help remembering. Write them down. Tell them to your own heart when the night attempts an encore. Your testimony will train your future to keep trusting. Now receive this blessing for the move I am ordaining. I bless your feet to land softly in places that felt impossible. I bless your hands to